And check out the view from the CTV Skywatch camera. We're looking north on 13th Street North. A little cloudy out there right now. We had a whole lot of sunshine earlier today, but we have this little rogue low that's just kind of developed in the last little while. Well, we knew it was in BC, but now it's just kind of reaching into southern Alberta. So 5 degrees is where we're at right now. Our high was 7. We achieved that at 2 p.m. this afternoon, and -5 was our low, and we hit that at 4 a.m. this morning. Temperatures all over the province, though, still looking pretty healthy all in all. We've talked about this yesterday, that we really weren't going to take a hit temperature-wise as we head towards the weekend. And certainly that's been reflected in these numbers here. Everyone looking pretty positive, a couple of minus numbers to the north there. But what we're watching right now, actually this cloud cover is part of a low pressure center. You really can't see the core of it. It's up in the Gulf of Alaska. Rotation around that has a wide swing, and it's kicking across these bands of cloud. Now there is some precipitation associated with that cloud cover. Most of it, of course, is still going to be isolated into the mountains and the Continental Divide. North Columbia area, the Gregor region is looking at heavy snowfall warnings in BC. On this side of the Continental Divide, seeing some of that cloud moving across on the radar, a little bit of shower activity attached to some of that as well. In the lower elevations, still expecting to see that rain-snow combination. This looks like a whole lot of rain, but it won't be all of that, won't be making its way down to the ground. And then we've got some snowfall activity still expected in the higher elevations, and that's just part and parcel of the rotation around from that low. So as we get into tomorrow, see, here's our chance of seeing some of that precipitation making its way across, and it's not expected to be with us very long, and it's a very isolated area. Calgary and areas to the north don't look like they're going to be picking up any precipitation. Could get some cloud cover out of that, but it looks like for ourselves here and you folks in Medicine Hat, we're the two target areas, could be seeing a little flurry activity tonight and again tomorrow. -3 degrees in St. John's. Nice sun and cloud break through much of Atlantic Canada and Eastern Canada today, and through the Maritimes as well. But there's another big system that's moving across from the Great Lakes. Toronto, for the last 3 hours, has been seeing some light snowfall, and that's going to continue to migrate east in the overnight hours and tomorrow. So they've got a few days of mixed precipitation ahead. Toronto, maybe 3 days of snowfall. -11 degrees in Winnipeg right now, -6 in Regina, -7 in Saskatoon, 0 in the capital, 6 in Kelowna, 9 degrees and rain in Vancouver right now. Managed to see a little bit of sunshine in Whitehorse, but Dempster is still under blizzard warning criteria, so expecting to see some snowfall in Whitehorse tonight. And Yellowknife managed to get a sun and cloud mix earlier this afternoon, -7 degrees right now there currently. East Kootenay looking at that chance of shower mixed with flurries overnight tonight, -3. It'll be windy tonight out of the southwest at 20 kilometers per hour tomorrow, and you're basically expecting mostly a sun and cloud mix, maybe the odd leftover little sprinkle in the morning. Crow's Nest Pass, partly cloudy tonight and windy down to -2. Sun and cloud tomorrow, gusting to 60 out of the west in the afternoon, 1 degree for a daytime high. Medicine Hat, partly cloudy tonight, windy tonight, down to -1. Tomorrow, chance of an afternoon flurry. Sun and cloud mix, though, will be your dominating weather, 5 degrees for a daytime high, and gusting to 50 out of the southwest tomorrow in the afternoon. For Lethbridge, we're looking at -3 degrees tonight. We have that chance of flurry activity tonight, but we are going to see the winds still fairly strong tonight and tomorrow as well. 4 degrees for a high. Chance of a morning flurry by the afternoon, though. We should be seeing a sun and cloud mix after that flurry, that risk of flurry passes. And then as we get into the rest of the 5-day forecast, you can see the temperatures looking pretty healthy, except on Tuesday, 2 degrees for a daytime high. So that's the one day where we drop below average. Average for the Lethbridge area right now is 3 degrees at this time of year. But all in all, other than that little blip on the radar for some maybe evening flurries tonight and a chance of morning flurries tomorrow, it looks like the weekend's going to be pretty nice, and even into next week we're looking at a lot of sun and temperatures certainly into next week above average temperatures. So you sort of still have to look at the calendar. Is it really February? And we're going into the last week of February at that. Hans, congratulations. Hans has been making handmade beautiful wooden toys that he works on all year. Woodcrafting is his hobby, so he's putting it to good use. He comes up with about 110 of them a year and donates them to charities. So that's great. We have a basket here for Hans, and good wishes to everybody for a good weekend. Stay safe, and we'll see you on Monday.